Hello, and welcome to episode 40-something of the PenguinSoup podcast. We're going to call this one awkward and slightly inappropriate. Here is my news. Awkwardly, I am recording in my bedroom. I am moving and wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up. So, the shop is going to be closed until I can move and unpack and get my stuff in order. Not really going to go into it or go into why or what's going on, just some personal stuff's going on. Let's get into the show, because I actually have something to show, which is weird. Works in progress. I have this vanilla sock that I dropped a stitch on again. This is out of my American Miggies inspired Cheshire Cat yarn, which I absolutely love. There we go. This is the second sock. So I'm doing black solid, black toes, black heels, and black cuffs as well. And I'm going to pull up the first one here. So here's the first one. Let's see how good we're doing. Oh, look at that. Doing pretty good. So I got another black stripe, then a gray stripe, then red. When I get to the red, I will do a black cuff. I'm going to have to cast on some new socks soon. Then I am doing a pair of PB&J's, Princess Buttercup and Wesley. I am doing the Wesley version in some of my Loch Ness yarn, which is also Loch Ness, the apple of Josh's eyes. Josh Rikes, I think is how you pronounce it, sorry. Sword of a Knitter, he's awesome. We are in my Downton Abbey bag. So here's the lovely yarn. Color's not going to show up super well. Lights on so you can kind of see. Shadow on the face. I'm sorry. So it's pretty good. Kind of reminds me of Knit Picks Tonal in the Canopy colorway. Kind of with more brown. So here's the. You can kind of see the petal now. Let's do some stretching. Whoop. There you go. Look at that! You can see it. Woo, it's kind of like wavy scaly. There you go. Dun, da, da. And oh look, there's stitch markers in here. Huh. My little bat one from Katie. I should probably take that out so I don't lose it. Come here. There we go. Perfect. There's plenty of room in that one. The worst thing about packing is knowing what to leave out and what to pack up. It's really hard choices. Which goes... What? Okay. Faux. I have faux. I finished my Stein socks out of Stein yarn. There were knit over 64 stitches, and I put the heel in, but I don't think I could shrink that. Like, I put the heel in a little too high. So I'm giving these to Jai when he goes on his Kilimanjaro trip. And yeah, even though they are, can you see it? They're sparkly. He's gonna wear them. That's okay. I told him as he can wear them and have them as long as I get pictures with them from the top of Kilimanjaro. Because how cool is that? My yarn have been to the top of a mountain. I've also finished my mom's wonky style. So I decided... Hold on a minute. I don't have sock blockers. They're packed. There we go. So I did black heel and toe for this one with just colored cuffs all the way up. And then I did just a black heel because it was easier. So there's those. Those are from my mom. The mismatchy wonky style socks. They end differently at the top, which is what she wanted. Those are done. What's next is I'm going to cast on a hitchhiker out of some Lollipop, is what it's called, the Knit Picks Chroma. And then I'm also going to cast on a Trillion, I think. Both Martina Ben patterns for traveling. The Trillion, if I have needles, if I didn't pack those, we'll see. Out of something I have stashed. It's like pink and a black, kind of a one single ply. It's really nice. I also finished the singles of my Teeny Bikini by Unwind Fabric Company. It's really pretty. I'm going to let it rest as I travel, and then I'll apply it when I get to my parents' place. I'm going to my parents' place. I'm sure there's something else. I have a knitting magazine I have to read. I have a couple I have to read. It's like a 21-hour drive. I think I'll be driving a good portion of it. If not, I will be knitting a lot of it. Fish face. So finish that. Got a lot of reading to do. Yeah, so the Downton Abbey Club, the signups are coming up. That won't be affected by the move or anything. The club signups go from the 1st to the 14th of July. That's really soon. So I have to work at a price. The last club was about $120. Expect it to be around there, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending. I have goodies all set up. I won't be making goodies this time. I didn't last time either, but this is a really awesome goodie. The first one, the one I usually made, is pretty sweet. You're gonna love it. I can't give you a hint. Okay, I can. The hint is it has to do with Violet, because she's awesome. The Dowager Countess. That's your hint. That's the first one. Then the second one is awesome stitch markers from Creations by Uli? Yeah. I'm terrible at this. I'm sorry. And then the bags will be provided by Wool Sunday. The club, it's a little bit pricey because you get those 3 awesome goodies. You get guaranteed a self-striping or gradient, and guaranteed a sparkle yarn, which is a little more pricey, as well as so is the gradient and the self-striping option. And for the 3rd month, you get a choice between a 150-gram skein of Emperor, which is great for a shawl, or a merino cashmere nylon base, which is like a luxury yarn. So you get a luxury yarn or like a big shawl skein as well, which is your choice. That's why it's a little more pricey. I like to give that kind of a overall well-rounded club. You don't just get sock. You don't just get like boring plain sock. You get like your luxury or your shawl and your sock and a self-striping, which is fantastic, or a gradient, depending. So that's that. So that won't be changed. I'll put the prices up. Yeah, so the shop, what I did was I just took all my products down, so that way you can still have links to the Instagram, the blog, the whatever, everything. You can still use that as kind of like the hub. I think there's a Ravelry link from there as well. So that's there. I just took all the products down except for the club, so you can still read up everything about the Downton Abbey Club. When I get back, I will have probably a promo code in the newsletter. If you want to sign up for the newsletter, there you go to the penguin-soup.com and click on the blog, and then scroll down to the bottom of the blog, and there's a way to sign up for the newsletter. So there'll be a promo code there for my grand reopening after my move. I didn't have time to do a moving sale. This has come kind of quickly. I think like last weekend, or like maybe Wednesday, Thursday-ish, I decided we're moving. So I have to pack absolutely everything, and I'm moving this weekend. So there's not a lot of time. Not a lot of knitting time, but I have been knitting anyway. Miles needs out. I'm going to go. I won't do any editing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will see you probably in a couple of weeks. Happy crafting!